boxes out, so if they want to exercise, no one can be in the exercise room.
Wait, what?
I can't stream you without the cable box.
Oh, that cable box is still,
And there's no power to it. They must have done something to it because it was working the day before they got there.
call Brad.
What am I gonna?
Three more.
Just tell him the cable, just tell him that, just let him know. We may, we're not gonna be able to wait for them to come back on site. So you can let him know and then contact Marilee. She's the new Jane in admin. She took the place of Jane Rossman.
Can you text me this? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because they were in charge,
Just text me her name.
because she's in charge of all of the Comcast accounts.
Okay.
They may have extra cable boxes, we may just have to get it, initiated.
Okay.
That's not.
If you just text me her name, that way I can
It's
get her time for right
unpaid, you
email.
can take it.
Yeah,
Alright.
right now, sorry, thank you.
No, you're fine. I got nothing to go with it.
But I would also let Grant know.
Okay.
Oh, you.
See, there's one way of me, this is how I got you in here with me.
Sliders today?
Huh?
Sliders?
No,
Good.
and if you need to, I can move, if this is in your way, we can.
Oh, thank you. Do we have air? It usually gets so hot in here.
The air is going.
Oh, good, thank you. You like what?
This temperature better.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm hoping you check it well. Here, I'll get a chair out for her.
I'll move. If you need one, okay. Good, I'll just push this over on the other side.
Oh,
Get this out of the way. Give you a little bit more room.
We need one more chair for Betty Cranwell.
Okay,
Okay.
Where should we put her?
sure, we put her. You can't be under
Well, you're okay, because if you stay behind the laptop, the tip of the laptop, you can actually go back a little bit more. I'll tell you where this, what's on screen. You're all right. If you stay behind the laptop, yeah, you should be okay. I mean, at the most,
Sometimes we get the back of somebody's.
you might get the back of somebody's head, but you're not gonna see.
We don't both sit on anyway.
Yes, I mean, yeah, exactly. People, yeah, exactly. All right. Make sure this is on. It's always something, isn't it?
Mhm. And it's usually electronic.
This is good. Here I can stay where it's.
Have you been doing the photo
My first signature. I don't know who's doing it. I must have been with the different register. I'll have to look.
So before we get started, I'm just going to announce to everybody. So the camera got installed, but they're going to come back to, they have to hook it up to the device that will allow us to stream it. To do that, he would have had to take the internet down. He didn't want to do that at 2:00 in the afternoon yesterday. So we're going to schedule that at a very near future date. So in the meantime, Carson and I will stay in the auditorium so we can continue to stream out to people. We're having an issue right now. The cable box went out when we were doing the installation yesterday, which allows us to show it in the studio, to put it on 973 which means that people may not be able, wonder if they can see it. I don't know if people out there can even see it. Anyway, so we're working to get that fixed. But anyway, you know, it's always something. So just stay tuned, keep an eye for updates, keep an eye in the Gazette, keep an eye on Touchtown. That's where any of the changes will be announced. So, good morning, and let's go ahead and stand up and start with marching it out. Get those knees up, get your arms moving, and let's start tapping the knee, opposite hand.
There's no sign on the door. Grab the chair.
Just grab another chair.
Is it okay?
Absolutely. If you want one, you know, normally we don't do this class with chairs anyway. We used to, pre-pandemic.
Judy, over here. It'll take up room.
Good. And last one, step it side to side. Here we go, we're gonna make some noise. Get those hands together. Last one. Now keep it going. Open. Open the chest. Good. Last one. Go back to the knee tap. Get that shoulder turn in there. Good. Side tap. Let's clap. And open. Shoulders down. Pull those elbows back. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Last one. Tap it back. Push. 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 Last one, curtsy tap. Reach. So same side arm reaches across the body. So feel that nice little stretch through your midsection. And breathe. So just a little tap behind, good. Last one, legs wide, squat, reach, 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 pull, reach, pull, push your hips a little forward, push, squeeze your glutes, yay, and pull, abs tight, good, hips go back. 2 more, 1, 2, good, tap it back, again, push it out. Ooh. Good, and curtsy tap, reach. Reach, really reach, like you're trying to touch the opposite wall. Legs wide, squat, reach, pull, reach, pull. Good. Push those hips a little forward. Get those glutes squeezing. Good. Last one. March it out. Deep breath in and out. All right. We're going to, we'll just take it to kick and clap. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. 2, 3. Lots of noise making here today. One more time on each. Good. Step it again, side to side. And reach overhead. Should be feeling a nice little stretch through those sides, stretching out the back. Good, last one. Good. March it out, taking it back to kick and clap. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. March it out. Good. Side taps. Reach. Good, and march it out. Good job. Cross step over. Now, if you have any, contraindications to crossing your midline, you can just tap it right in front of the other leg. Just don't go over all the way to the other side. And you can get that little hip tap, so a little bit more rotation here. And breathe. Yep, it's a little coordination. So you're tapping the hip that's the same, that's of the crossed over leg. Last one, march it out. Breathe, deep breath in and out. Good, let's try it again. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Final march. Good. Let's get those feet up. Get a little bit of attitude into it. I got lots of that. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's stand up nice and straight. Take a deep breath in and out. Let's roll those shoulders back. Good. Crisscross those arms. Just let them swing, alternating right over left, left over right. Kind of just let momentum go. You take your arms. Your wrists are nice and loose. Good. And hands go around those wrists. And the other direction. Let's just flap them. Imagine a T-Rex. And make a fist, flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. Good, make that fist, flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out, and shake. Good. Reach up with your right hand. Reach with the left. Good. And switch. Reaching with the left, reach with the right. You're trying to touch the floor. Good. And again, reach up. Reach, try to touch. Can you get it one more inch up there? Good. And the other side. Good. And standing up nice and straight, bring your ears back over your shoulders, and we're going to turn and look to the left. Try to keep your nose forward. Now turn and look over your right shoulder. And again, let's turn to the left. Can you go a little bit further? And one more time to the right. Good. Take your chin to the chest. Slowly look up. Good. Again, chin to chest. And slowly look up. Good. And let's take that left leg out in front. Point and flex. Let's make a circle with that big toe. Try to draw a really big circle. Circle around. And circle the other direction. And switch. Point and flex. And make a circle with your big toe. And circle the other direction. Good. And let's stand up nice and straight. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest, take a deep breath in and out. Good job. All right. So I'm going to probably hear some groans, but we're doing a Tabata workout today. So a 20-10 work cycle. 4 minutes is each circuit. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Your rest, I might have you hold a position for rest. I may give you a rest for 10 seconds. But remember, 10 seconds isn't a lot. So we may have some transitions in there. So just be ready to do the transition. So the first exercise is going to be your deadlift. You can just watch me. You're going to stand on your band. This is where you start to come down. You hinge at the hips, pushing your hips back. You're going to grab down here. I want you to grab down a little bit more in the band. And the focus is abs are tight. Squeeze the back of your leg as you're coming up. And you pull up from your abs. We do not use our lower back. You do not have to come to parallel. Even just coming a little bit, you're going to start to feel the hamstrings engage and your abs. The second exercise is going to be a wood chop. So we're just going to take it a little bit more, your feet a little wider. Take the band. You may, depending upon how long your band is, you're going to have to get to the edge of your band. Oops, mine broke and I'm still using the short piece. But we're just going to use the band. Okay? So we're going to stay with the band on the first one. So our transition is should be fairly easy. Okay? So we're going to get ready. And we're starting with our deadlift. So we're going to have our feet. I'm going to stay sideways so you can see me. Ready? And let's go. So push your hips back. Grab that band a little bit more. Squeeze the backs of the legs and come up. We don't want to do these fast. We want to focus on our form. Good. Make sure you're pushing your hips back. Abs are tight. Good. And let's just stay up. Shoulders down. The band should be helping to pull your shoulders down and lift the chest. Ready? Here we go. So keep your head in line with your spine. Push your hips back, squeeze the backs of your legs. Keep your belly nice and tight. And breathe. Try not to drop your head. You want to move as one unit from the head to the spine. Good. All right, drop one side, step to the, give yourself a little bit more band to work with. We're going to get ready for our wood chop. Here we go. Good. Turn your shoulders. Turn their shoulders. Good. So remember, on this, everybody can go at their own pace, right? It's timed. I'm not counting. Good. Rest. We're going to do the same side again. After this, we go back to the deadlifts. 10 seconds to get in position for deadlift, and then we'll do the other side for wood chops. Here we go. So keeping you moving. Good. Make sure your abs are engaged. Turn those shoulders. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. Good. Step back to the middle of your band. You're going to grab the other end. Standing up straight. Ready, and go. Grab that band a little bit more so you have some resistance coming up. Squeeze the backs of your legs. You can push the hips a little forward. Get that little glute squeeze in there. Abs are tight. Stand up nice and straight. Lift your chest, rest period. Breathe. Deep breath in and out. Good. Ready? Here it is. Last one. You can have a little bend in your knees as well, but we're not squatting. So this is all about a hinging movement. Hinging at the hips. 3, 2, 1. Good. You're going to drop the other side of the band. Stand on your band. Get ready. Here we go. Wood chops. This is it. Last minute. And go. Turn your shoulder.
I'm excused, right?
Go into my bag. There should be a blue band there. Maybe heavy though. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold. Breathe. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Good, get that shoulder turn. Feel, you should be feeling it through your midsection. We're under 10 seconds. And done. All right. If you have water, you can get a sip. All right, our next circuit is we're going to use the ball and the band. So don't put your bands away. We're going to use the ball. And this is going to require balance. If you need to hold on to the chair, you can hold on with one hand and just work one arm. When we come back around to it, you'll switch arms. But it's going to be a knee tap overhead. So we're going to be alternating, lifting a knee and tapping, taking the ball overhead, tapping the other knee. So you've got to balance, all right? Now, if you need to hold on to a chair, then you can just do one arm like this. And then the next time we come around, you'll switch hands. Okay? Second one is going to be a front raise. We're going to hold the band behind us, and we're just going to lift it up in front. Okay? We'll do one side, then we'll do the other. So let's get ready with the ball. And here we go. Remember, don't feel like you need to stay with me. I want you to think about your own form. Tap the knee, tap the knee. Bring the ball up. So this is a little coordination as well. And breathe. Abs are tight when you lift that knee. Rest. March. So this is a rest. This is an active rest this time. Marching it out. 3, 2, 1. So lifting that knee, you want your abs engaged. Pull that belly button in. Remember this, you can do this with one hand if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Good. Got to quickly get our band. Take it in the right hand. Bring it around the body. And lift. Only shoulder height. If it's too easy, grab it down a little bit more. Grab more band. So just coming up about shoulder height. And we're going to hold for our rest period right here. Hold it up. Hold it up. Should be feeling that resistance of the band. Try to get your arm out. Palm down is a little bit easier. Palm down. Go. Ooh, should be feeling the burn. Feeling the burn, especially after that rest. After this, we're going back to the ball. And breathe. Good job. All right, let's put this down. Here we go. Knee up. So lifting that knee, you've got to pull that belly button in. So again, you can do this one-handed if you need to hold on to a chair. Okay? Taking it up and overhead where you can. Good, march. This circuit, this 4 minutes is full of active rests. So not letting you really rest. Ready? And again. Last one for today of these. I have to be very clear when I say last one. Somebody may come back and say, well, you know, in 2 weeks, you said that was the last one we ever had to do. So it's the last one for today. 3, 2, 1. Good. Get your band. Band is in the left hand. Hold it at your hip. Take it around the body. And lift. So as you lift, kind of pull that band out. If you need more, grab more band. And breathe. Remember, our rest on this is we're going to hold our arm up with our shoulders down. And let's hold right here. Shoulders down, chest lifted. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Good. I think we have 2 more circuits, and then there'll be time to switch. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, shake. Oh, I'm feeling those shoulders. Shake them out. All right, we're going to use the band for both exercises in this next circuit. It's going to be, we're going to stay with one side. We're going to start with leg abduction, which just means that we're taking our leg out to the side. So we're going to do, we'll do the left side first. So if you need to hold on to a chair or something, hold on. And then we'll just stay on this side since our hand, we already have the band. And we're just going to go into a little bent over position and go right into triceps, okay? So that'll take 2 minutes and then we'll switch sides. All right, so let's get ready. Now try not to let your leg fall down. Control your leg on the descent on this. Ready? And let's go. So really shift your weight over to the right. Get behind your chair. Or
It's my leg, it won't go.
you got to give yourself a little bit more band if you find it's really hard. Good. If you want, you can hold up. You can hold that leg up just a little bit. Woo! 3, 2, 1, and again. You can also do this without a band if you need to, okay? So if your band is too hard or it's easier, you can do it without a band. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna just keep the band in the hand, get in a bent over position. Arm is up and take it back. Straighten it back. Keep your arm up, extend only at the elbow. You should feel it in the back of the upper arm. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Hold it up. This is our rest right here. Rest, breathe, breathe. 3, 2, 1, and again. And then we're done with our left side. We're finished. Rather finished. Meat is done. We will be finished with the left side. Under 10 seconds. So keep breathing. Abs are tight right here. So have that belly button pulled in, helping to support your lower back. Good. And let's switch. So give yourself, remember, you can do this without a band. Let's go. Push it out. And we're going to get ready. Our rest is going to be to hold it up. So hold it up. Good. Keep it squeezed. 3, 2, 1, and again. Push it out. Push it out. So this is really good for practicing balance because you're shifting your weight, right? You're kind of bobbling a little bit, so which can happen out in public that you just kind of, lose your balance one way. Good. So staying right here, we're going to go ahead. I'll go sideways. We're going to take that arm back, abs tight, and extend. And breathe. Good. Keep your arms stable. This part of the arm, just extend at the elbow. 3, 2, hold it up. Hold it up. Don't let your shoulders get all crunched up. Relax your shoulders. Squeeze the back of the arm. That's where I want the effort. Ready? Here it is. Last one. And then we have one more circuit, which is going to be a cardio circuit. We're going to finish with some cardio. Little bit more just to get your heart rate going. Almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, if you have water, get a sip. So our last circuit is going to be jumping jacks. So remember, your arms can go overhead. They can go out in front. You can switch it up if you want. You can do one circuit or one cycle with your arms up, one with your arms in front. So whatever you want to do, but just alternating, and you can also just tap your foot. And then the other exercise is going to be fast feet. Staying down on the balls of your feet, heels lifted, and just getting those feet moving as quickly as possible. Abs tight, okay? So here we go, last 4 minutes, and then we'll stretch. Ready? Jumping jacks. So again, you can switch your arms. If you prefer to have your arms in front, you can do that as well. You can do one with the arms overhead, one with in front. And 5 seconds. Good, rest. Here's our rest right here. Not resting for these 4 minutes. Our rest is always going to be a march. Ready? And jumping jacks. Breathe. Good job. Under 10 seconds. Now, the beauty of doing things that are timed is that if you get tired, you can slow it down and march. Or just stop, take a break, come back in when you're ready. Listen to your body. Here we go. Fast feet, up on the toes. Heels are lifted. So you can see my heels are lifted a little. I could slide something underneath them. Belly button pulled in. You can get those arms going as well if you want. 5 seconds. And march it out. Good. Woo, felt those. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and again. Do what you can, right? And breathe. This is just working on getting those legs moving quickly in case you need to. 3, 2, 1, march it out. All right, halfway through, going back to a jumping jack. So remember, your arms can go overhead, they can go in front. Here we go. I'm breathing heavily. My heart rate's up. And march it out. Whew. Three, 2, 1, and again, last jumping jack for today, for the week. So if you have your arms going in front, try to squeeze those shoulder blades together, bringing your arms open. Get ready, march it out. Here it is. 1 more minute, 2 cycles, fast feet. We have a fast feet, a march for a rest, fast feet, stretch. So there you go. Here we go. Get those heels up. If you want, you can take them wide, bring them in. You can get fancy if you want, like you're running through tires. 5 seconds. Abs are tight. Make sure your abs are tight, supporting that lower back. March it out. Here we go. 1 more. Always feel free to take it to a march if you need something a little bit. Remember, modify it, take it down to what you can do. And go. Here we go. Last one. Last one. And then we'll stretch. Keep the heels up. Up on the ball. You can go wide. 3, 2, 1. Yay. We are finished with that. Yay. Nice job. All right. First, let's just put our hands on our ribs, stand up straight, deep breath in through the nose and out. And again, deep breath in and out. Good. All right. If you want, you can keep your feet down on the floor. If you have a chair, you can go ahead and take your right foot up onto the chair. And so you can keep your right foot down. You can keep your left foot on the floor. It's up to you. And then we're just going to go ahead and keep that left heel down. And we're going to push that heel down into the floor. So here's, if you want to keep your feet down. So left foot back. Big step. Try to get your back foot to look at your toes. Try to get your toes all going in the same position, all forward. Pushing that hip down, not the heel down, sorry. You should feel that stretch in the calf muscle. We want to stretch that out. We just work that calf with the fast feet. Good. Now you can just bring your body up nice and straight. Same thing, keeping your foot in the chair if you want, and push your hip forward a little bit. Make sure your right knee stays behind the tips of your toes and come up nice and straight. Good. Push that hip forward. You can take that left arm up to the ceiling. Good. And go ahead and bend to the right and push forward a little bit more through this hip. Should be feeling a nice little stretch. And then slightly look up to the ceiling. So turning so that your chest goes to the ceiling. So don't just turn the head, kind of turn your chest a little bit. Again, you're gonna feel that stretch shift a little bit in that left hip area. Good. Come down, and now we're gonna sit back on that left hip. Pull your right toes up to the ceiling and breathe. So you should feel a nice stretch all the way up the back of that right leg, all the way up the hamstring. If you want, you can reach, get a little bit deeper stretch. Abs are tight, tight abs. Good. Come on up. Now tuck your left leg behind the right. And if you want, you can take that. You can just also bend, but we're going to take that left arm up and over. Push your left foot into the ground. Push your left hip down to the floor. So think about where you're feeling the stretch. Are you feeling it down the side, in the back, maybe into the hip a little bit? Good. All right, let's switch legs. So again, keeping your feet on the floor. Your right leg is going to go back. If you want, on the chair, you can put your left foot up on the chair. And we're just going to start by pushing that right heel down into the ground. So your left knee should be right over the ankle, going forward over your laces. Breathing. Good, now bring your body up and push your right hip forward. Same thing, this knee should really not go past the tips of your toes. It should be going forward. Feel the stretch in the front of your hip. I'm feeling it definitely today. Keep your body up nice and straight. Good job, and breathe. Take your right arm up, reach for the ceiling, bend to the left. Keep pushing the hip forward. Now, turn your chest slightly so it's up to the ceiling. So you're kind of turning your chest to the right. See, and think about, are you feeling that stretch a little bit differently? Keep pushing forward through the hip. Good. And relax. Sit back on that right hip now, bringing your left toes up to the ceiling. Toes up to the ceiling. Weight should be on that right heel, kind of towards the right heel. You can reach for the toes if you want for a little deeper stretch. Come on up. Right foot goes behind the left. And we're going to take that arm overhead and pushing that right foot into the floor. Push your right hip down to the ground. So really kind of creating that bi-directional stretch. I'm stretching overhead, and then I'm also, by pushing my foot and my hip down towards the floor and really grounding my foot, I'm stretching down this way. So I'm feeling that stretch down the side and getting into my hip area, a little bit into the lower back as well. You're going to tend to feel these stretches a little bit more where you tend to hold all your tension and your tightness. And let's go ahead and take that right arm out, straighten out that arm, and you can touch your shoulder And then bring that elbow up, trying to reach and touch behind, right between the shoulder blades. Now, if this is hard for you, you have shoulder issues, you can bring it around the front. Make sure your shoulder is dropped. Just drop your shoulder a little bit. I know it's hard in this position, but we don't want to crunch our shoulders up any closer to the ears. We can drop them. Good. Take the arm behind, grab the wrist with your left hand, gently pull down, and drop your head to the left. So feel that nice stretch down the neck. Breathe. Good. Let's do the other side. Left arm out, and touch your shoulder. Bring your elbow up, reaching for between the shoulder blades, stretching out the tricep. Also, if you ever have a little itch right in your back, you're still able to get your arm up. Good. Now bring that arm down. Grab the wrist with your right hand, pull down, and eyes forward. Drop your head to the right. Good, and come on up and let's roll those shoulders back. Good, and hands on our ribs. Make sure that we fill that balloon that's in there. Deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Deflate. Inflate the balloon and deflate it. One more time. Inflate and deflate. And thank you so much.
Can we use the studio for Tai Chi? Is anybody in there that we would disturb? So
Yeah.